Hey guys, what's up? My name is Alexis Oakley and welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited today. I have Miss Olivia Ponton.
Hi.
We're gonna be doing this really fun Valentine's Day look. I'm so obsessed with how it turned out.
It's all pink.
I love anything girly, pinks, reds, anything like that. So if you guys want to see how to get this, keep watching.
This is gonna be lit. I'm excited to watch myself.
I always like to start with eyes just because there's not any fallout. It's a lot easier. And you can also get such a snatched look if you start with your eyes. I always like to start off by just taking some concealer, and I'm using the Shiseido concealer. Shiseido. I'm just gonna apply it all over your eyelid, and then I'll buff it out with a beauty blender. This is a really good color on you too. You literally have the best skin ever.
Thanks. It was bad.
After I conceal her eyelid, I'm just gonna take a beauty blender too and just press this into the skin so that there's no creasing. And then I'm just gonna take a little bit of powder and place on top.
I'm like getting a full tutorial.
I know, right?
I'm like, yes, I want to try this tomorrow.
These concealers are really great too because they create such a nice base and it still looks like your skin. It doesn't make the makeup look heavy or anything. I just applied some eye patches. She gets a little spa moment.
Some dark circles.
Literally eye patches fix everything. I'm gonna take the shade Peach Butter and I'm just gonna press this all over her lid. What's kind of like some of your favorite makeup looks that you like to do?
Ooh. I really like eyeliner and how it can like shape the way your eye like kind of goes.
Isn't it
out.
crazy?
And I really like colored looks. Those are probably my favorite, which I'm so excited about this one. We did this cool blue look last time. That was probably one of my favorite looks.
Really?
Yeah, it was
oh my God.
so freaking pretty. And I posted on social media and so many people were like, oh my gosh, that's crazy. And I felt like it pulled out the brown in my eyes.
Yeah.
Blue eyes always take over and I'm like, for once, please.
I love that you're always down to get really experimental with your makeup too.
I think it's cool. I don't really wear tons of makeup, so I feel like if I'm gonna wear makeup, it might as well be extra. If I do wear makeup, it's like concealer, mascara,
You keep it simple.
and like blush and like contour, I would say, and highlighter.
You have like such perfect skin though, it's like you hardly need anything.
Thanks.
I'm using this Shiseido eyeshadow and this is seriously so pretty. I'm so obsessed with these lately. You're gonna be like amazed. The shimmer it gives is really nice. It's still natural but glam. I'm just applying this all over the lid and just blending it out everywhere. I want to keep this part super soft because we're gonna do a really crazy liner in a second, and so I want to keep the shadow itself really soft and simple and then let the liner have a moment.
Let the liner talk.
Right? Let it do its thing.
That's what you should call the video. Let the liner talk.
That's such a pretty color.
For the red liner, I'm gonna use these NYX Vivid Brights liquid eyeliners. These are really easy to use and it has a really thin pen too, which I like. But this one's so easy. Do you ever wear like crazy liner?
I mean, me personally, I cannot do it. When other people do it, I love it. I swear to God, the first month I lived here, I got lost probably like 4 to 5 times. The basement, I still get lost.
The basement's so cool though, because the bowling alley.
Yeah.
Literally, you guys, they have a bowling alley in their house. Like, insane.
Would you ever live somewhere without water?
That's so hard. I really want to move to New York for work.
Yeah.
And there's no water. I mean, there's water, but it's cold. Like, I'm never gonna go in it, and it's dirty. Like, you can't go in there and swim. That's why I really want to be bi-coastal.
I'm just really taking this liner and emphasizing her inner corner as well to give it a little bit more of a foxy effect. This is just gonna help create a really nice shape on your eyes.
I kind of just don't want to look at it until it's fully
Yeah. And then I'm gonna take another one of these liquid liners in the shade Vivid Petal. Just look straight for me. I'm gonna have her look forward so then I can place this right above her crease. It's so hard for me to talk and do liner.
I'm scared to move my face.
That's the funny thing. I feel like people are always scared to move and I'm like, I've done makeup on like moving buses, like everything. What's one makeup look that you want to do that you haven't done ever yet?
Ooh, like a really extra like smoky eye almost.
Yeah.
Like something that's super dark. I'd want to wear blue contacts in it. Kind of almost gray blue.
We should do it
I
sometime.
know. That would be cool. We should do it for my channel.
Yeah, let's do it. I love smoky eyes so much. And then I'm just gonna take this pink shade from Vizier. I'm gonna have you look up for me. And I'm just gonna apply this to her lower lash line.
I can see the pink in my eye. I know it's a pretty color.
I love these Vizier eyeshadows so much because the pigmentation is insane. I feel like sometimes with colored eyeshadows, it's really hard to find one that like looks like it does in the palette, especially with reds and pinks.
Because it looks like blush.
Yeah.
I sometimes feel like blush is like more extra than the actual eyeshadow is.
This one really does such a good job. And honestly, that's all we're gonna do for the eye. The eye is really simple. You're like, I wanna look so bad. Now we're gonna move into skin. Now I'm just gonna take a makeup wipe and just clean up any fallout and make sure that it's the shape that I like too. This is how I really get a nice sharp wing.
So I have a question. Do you do falsies after you're done with everything?
I do. I normally do false lashes. That's normally either my last step, either that or lips. I basically just take this wipe and wrap it around my finger. This is why I have fake nails, honestly. I use my fake nail to like really sharpen that wing. Sometimes it's easier to do the wing first because then you can clean it up versus if you do it
after, because then you have your makeup and then
and you can't like tape the wipe or clean it up or anything like that. You're kind of stuck with it. Now for skin, I'm going to start off by priming her face, and I'm going to be using the Shiseido Synchro Skin Primer. I love using a primer because it's basically just going to blur the skin. It's going to help you not get oily throughout the day. It's going to help minimize pores. It's like such a game changer.
I should probably use primer. I never use primer.
Yeah, oh my gosh, I'll give you this.
It's so bad.
Yeah, these are so good. I'm gonna take a brush to apply this to her skin, and I'm just gonna apply a thin, even layer all throughout the face. I really love this primer too because it almost reflects the light onto your skin, and it's just gonna keep you really hydrated and just blur out any imperfections. Even if you don't have perfect skin, I tell people like use a primer because it literally does the job for you.
That's so cool how it does that.
Yeah, and it just keeps the makeup lasting all day. Sometimes even if I'm not wearing foundation, I'll still put on a primer because it gives just like a nice glow to your skin. Yeah, like look at how radiant your skin looks right now.
I can't really look, but
I know, she's like, yeah.
I'll see it
Oh yeah, you're not even looking at the viewfinder, are you? And then for foundation, I'm gonna be using the Shiseido foundation. I really love these too because they have SPF in them. They're long wearing, they last all day.
What's your favorite makeup brand?
Oh, I have so many.
Or like, what's your favorite like few products?
I really love NARS. I love Shiseido. This is definitely one of my favorite foundations. It just blends into your skin and looks so seamless, which I really love. And same thing with the primer, how it has like those light reflecting properties. This is gonna do the exact same thing, so it's gonna look good from all angles. I really love the coverage. You're not gonna sweat these off.
Yeah.
They're gonna stay water resistant.
I low-key need to buy a new one, but I want to find like a good one before I like buy it. Because our foundation's like expensive.
I'll give you this one too.
What is it? The Shiseido?
Yeah. We're using the shade 260 Cashmere.
Cashmere.
This is great too because it's so versatile. You can use this for either a really light finish, a medium finish, or you can make it really full coverage too. As a makeup artist, that's what I kind of need too, is I need products that I can use on every type of skin, every type of look.
And I find that so interesting. Like, I never thought about it, but you guys have to buy like every shade of foundations, concealer, because you never know what skin tone like, the client's gonna be. That's expensive. Because like, I don't know. I feel like makeup is so hard to like shop for because there's so many different. I myself get so overwhelmed by like all the different makeup brands. I'm like, oh,
it's a lot.
Like
that. Look at your skin. It looks so good, and like from all angles too. It just looks so glowy and dewy and beautiful. I'm like so obsessed.
You're hyping me.
And then for your contour, I'm actually gonna be using a concealer. And I'm just using a concealer that's a few shades darker than your actual skin tone. And I feel like sometimes with concealers, you can get more of a seamless appearance. And so that's why I'm using this. I'm basically just blending this all over her forehead and really far into the hairline too.
Like these types of looks
totally
brings back my hairline like 5 inches. I'm like, whoa,
I know, right?
My forehead's not that big.
And then I'm just gonna take a little bit of this and apply it to your cheekbones as well. We love that like Cali bronzy glam. I would definitely say that's your signature, huh? And like you'll get a little playful with the eye, but the skin's always very glowy and bronzy.
It makes me the happiest. I think it's just the best on anyone in general. The super glowy. I just love that vibe.
It's so good, especially when you have a nice little tan.
Yes.
Oh, nothing compares.
I know. But that's like my most, I would say that's my top thing that I care about myself. Like I could literally have like no eyebrows.
Right?
Like my hair could look disgusting as long as I'm tan.
Literally.
I am chilling. I feel like that's why I do travel a lot because it's so important to me. I don't do any crazy facials.
Honestly, all you need is a little vitamin D sometimes. And then for concealer, I'm using the shade 202. And I'm just applying a little bit of this to your under eye. And I'm just blending this out with my beauty blender. I want the skin to look like there's nothing on it. I don't want you to see the makeup at all. And that's why I really love these concealers too, because they're creaseless. So I'm not even gonna set your under eye because you don't even need it. And it's still gonna last all day. gonna use a little bit of this powder foundation in the shade Maple, and I'm just gonna set any of the areas that we need. So I'm just gonna apply a little bit to the forehead and to the T-zone. Like we said earlier, we like the really glowy, dewy, fresh skin, so there's no reason to powder the entire thing. That's just gonna make it look cakey and crusty throughout the day. We don't want that. For her bronzer, I'm gonna use the Laura Mercier Soleil 1. I've been so in love with this bronzer lately, and I'm basically just going over all of the areas where we applied that cream contour. I'm applying a really light layer of this because I don't want it to look super contoured and chiseled. Again, I just want a really nice bronzy glow. This is more so just to create a little bit of definition. And then I'm just gonna take this and do a little nose contour.
I love nose contour.
I know,
I used to be very insecure about my nose.
Really?
Like growing up, yes. And I always said I was gonna get a nose job. I learned what nose contour was.
It's life changing.
I mean, now I learned to
Love
accept
your nose.
everything.
Yeah.
It took a while. I always told my mom, I was like, I'm gonna get a nose job
Really?
when I turn 18. Gonna get a nose job. I did not get a nose job. It took a little while to
I know, I feel like sometimes though, whenever you're younger, you have things that you hate and you're like, I'm gonna fix this as soon as I can. And then you get older and you're like, wait, I kinda like it.
Exactly, because it kind of is like a little different. You know, love yourself.
Yes. Way cheaper than a nose job too. $30
Yeah.
bronzer, $20,000 nose job.
I'd rather buy a car than
Yeah,
a nose job, to be honest.
literally. Now I'm just taking a little bit of the Becca Champagne Pop highlighter and I'm just applying this to the bridge of the nose so that I can give you that cute little button nose.
I don't think I've ever had it on my face, to be honest.
No way.
First time.
Exactly. This one's my favorite. I feel like I use this highlighter on pretty much everyone.
You guys see it?
No, it's so good. And then I'm just using this whipped powder blush, number 8. I'm just gonna apply this to the apples of your cheeks. I really love this blush, especially with this look. It's perfect for Valentine's Day because it's really youthful and so cute and fun.
You're like blushing, but you're not because I'm single.
I know, literally.
Some people think I'm like in love. But
Exactly, yeah.
You're just looking in the mirror.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally.
Blush it yourself this year, ladies.
As we should.
This blush matches your shirt exactly.
Really?
So it's crazy. Isn't it so pretty?
It's so I love pink.
That's honestly why I love Valentine's Day so much too. Not even about like
Yeah.
being in love or anything, literally just because of the colors.
Pink.
For her brows, I'm just gonna start by brushing them up. And you have your brows laminated right now, which I'm so obsessed with. Laminating is such a game changer. I really love just like a super fluffy, bushy brow, and I feel like it helps so much.
I got it done for a job and she did it and I was like, whoa, like I love this.
You really don't need to fill them in much once you have it. I'm literally just filling in the little gaps with this pencil. Oh, also, I feel like we have to congratulate you. You just hit 5 million on TikTok.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh, that's so crazy.
It was very like, whoa. I never actually like believe it. You don't think about it until somebody puts it in perspective like for you.
Like how many people, it's
yeah,
insane.
Like how many people that is. Like you think about it, I'm like,
Yeah.
scares me.
The trajectory of your career too happens so fast. Like it's so crazy.
Dang.
The first time I did your makeup, you kind of told me your story a little bit, and it's really cool how everything happened.
Because TikTok is like such like a fast growing
Yeah.
There's like always constantly something trending or going on that everyone wants to get on. It's so cool.
TikTok's such a fun platform.
It's just so creative and
Yeah.
it like lets you do whatever you want. Like, hey, if I want to post my workout video, I can. If I want to post a makeup video, I can. There's like different sides of TikTok. There's like makeup sides of TikTok. There's like fitness sides of TikTok. It's like your For You page is kind of like customized to you, which I think is really cool.
Now I'm just using this cream blush by Kosas, and I'm using the shade Triple Equinox. I've been really into cream highlighters lately and cream blushes just because it looks so much more natural.
Yeah.
And it's so much easier to blend. I feel like a lot of people are really scared to use creams, I hear. I'm basically just applying this to all of the high points on your face. So the top of your cheekbones, a little on your forehead, and then a little to your chin too. Glowy goddess.
Thanks.
And so then we're gonna be doing red lashes. So I'm gonna use some red mascara on you. This is by Colourpop. It's called Leave Him on Red. Fits the theme for our Valentine's Day.
Literally, leave them on red.
For your lips, I'm just gonna use this NARS lip liner and just give you a slight overline. And then I'm just gonna use this Modern Matte Power Lipstick in the shade Rosehip. And this is such a pretty pink. It's basically the same shade as the blush. I love a really monochromatic makeup. I'm just using a little bit of the Shimmer Gel Gloss right on top of the lip. I love a juicy, glossy lip. So pretty, and that's the final look.
Yeah. My skin looks so
Isn't the skin the best part? And the way the light reflects it, it's just so
it's not
dewy
too
and glowy.
cakey at all.
No, it looks like you're wearing nothing on your skin, which is like such a vibe. Well, thank you guys so much for watching this video. You guys should definitely check out Olivia on all of her socials. Plug yourself.
My Instagram is olivia.ponton and my TikTok is I am Olivia Ponton.
And then we're hopefully going to be filming another makeup tutorial on your channel sometime. We should definitely do the smoky eye. You guys definitely be sure to like, subscribe, check Olivia out, and I'll see you guys next time.
Okay, thank you. Bye.